Welcome to another video from the farm. Today we're having a go at putting down all these driveway bricks that we got given for free outside our new packing centre. When I say all, I mean one pallet with about 1,500 bricks on it. We got given, as you can see, about 10,000 bricks so far. And we've also got a few of these from the same guys as well. We're going to be throwing these in, hopefully try and get some sort of nice pattern going. We'll see. Now this is the area where we're going to be putting these down. As you can see, it's fairly square. These two sheds aren't quite perfectly square with each other, but that shouldn't matter too much. Hopefully won't have too many bricks to cut. But we're working from the outside into the middle, so hopefully we'll be able to form a nice square in the middle to put some sort of little mosaic in or something, and that'll avoid us having to cut too many blocks, fingers crossed. As you can see, Stu already dropped the sand this morning, ready for me to rake out and get roughly flat. So we've never done any block working like this before, but it's all fairly simple. I saw how the guys did it at the end of the track. Just be sort of following on their lead, apart from one exception. Basically they did the edge row first and then put their little mortar edge all the way along to hold the edge bricks in position before they did the middle. Whereas I've put this wood here, I'm going to get the first couple of rows in and then I'm going to take the wood out and do the mortar edge and hopefully not knock all the bricks out of place. But before that, time to rake all this out. Get it all spread out evenly, roughly the right depth where I want it, so the bricks sit at the right level up against this. So all the sand's raked out. I've pressed down all the edges so it's all nice and firm. And next then, I'm getting it all in the same plane by dragging and compressing at the same time with this bit of wood. So I'm dragging like that and then pushing at the same time with my weight on top of it. And as you can see, building up a bit of excess along the front, which is what you want, because then when you get a bit of a low spot like that, dash a bit of soil in there, or sand even, drag it across, and as you can see, gone. Okay, so it's nice and compressed now, reasonably level. We've got a bit of an uphill slant. Obviously we could have done a better job with a whacker plate, but we don't have one, and they cost money to rent. As this isn't taking vehicle weight, it's just foot traffic. Should be fine. Shouldn't really move at all, apart from maybe a little bit where we're walking all the time through the door and off. Right then, next, start putting some bricks in. Figure out what sort of pattern we want to go for. Done the edge all the way around, and I think I'm just going to go for a bit of a bullseye pattern towards the centre, and then maybe some sort of mosaic in the middle when I end up with a peculiar shape in the middle, because I'm sure I will, because these two aren't quite square. Right, let's crack on. So it didn't take too long to put all this down. Next then, we'll take out the bits of wood, mortar the edges, and then brush some sand in. And cut a couple of blocks there, a couple of blocks to fit in there. And then we're done. Now from smoothing it how I did before, I've got it reasonably level. There's a couple of bumps where I was expecting to have a couple of bumps where the slight uphill starts here. That's about it. It's mostly smooth. Other than that, happy days. Here we go, the finished product. It's not too shabby. Nice and firm. We left a little bit of sand on the top so the rain can wash it all through a little bit more. I guess we might have to top this up eventually. We've got a bit at the end there. And then the one last thing we've got to do is obviously take the sand out of there, put some blocks in, and then the same over this side. Just need to get my hands on a block cutter off a friend of mine first. So all in all, we've probably used about a quarter pallet of the grey bricks and about half a pallet of these multicoloured bricks. 2 bags of fine sand and 1 ton bag of regular sharp sand. And then also, I'd say half a ton of hardcore underneath this. So all in all, a pretty cheap job. Obviously, if we'd have had to pay for these things, would have been a lot more money. Probably a couple of £100 extra. All in all though, we've done this job for under £50 because we had these for free. So, not bad at all. So that's it for this video. Hope it made it a little bit easier for you to get a grasp on how difficult it is to actually put in a block paving path or driveway. I guess if you're doing a driveway you need to pay a lot more attention to compaction than we have. But if you're just doing a footpath or a little walkway like this, it's pretty easy. A few basic tools, some basic materials, and you're there. So then, hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye bye.